Hey, here we are.
And welcome to tonight's game. We have the North Pemiscot Mustangs visiting the Risco Tigers here from Roy Hahn Gymnasium. And I'm Tyler Wagner along with Ed Gargas with you again tonight. We've got Rick DePriest producing and Haley Stockton on camera. And Ed, this is a big Tri-County Conference matchup and a big game for the Tigers. The Risco Tigers, if they win tonight's game, they win the Tri-County Conference regular season title, so a lot on the line for the Tigers tonight.
Absolutely, and I believe I understood from you earlier that North Pemiscot's leading point guard is out with a busted hand or something like that.
Yes,
the Mustangs coming into the game ranked in Class 1A, about number 7, I think.
Ranked number 7 in Class 1 this week, and that's James Macklin, the 6'2" junior. For the Mustangs, he suffered a broken finger of some sort on one of his hands, and he will not play. He's on the bench,
yes.
Not dressed out tonight. So the Mustangs will miss out on a key contributor on both offense and defensive sides of the court. So the Tigers got the capability of taking advantage of that and apply a lot of pressure to the ball handlers of the Mustangs. He's the main ball handler for North Pemiscot. So this could be a good opportunity for the Risco Tigers to get a big win here in Roy Hahn Gymnasium tonight and come away with the Tri-County Conference regular season title.
Yes, it will. So it's going to be an exciting matchup one way or the other. And so we see the fans starting to pile in here to the gym a little bit. A little lesser crowd due to the weather, I believe, tonight. A lot of heavy rains and freezing temperatures coming in this evening, so that's unfortunate for the kids. But going to be a good night of basketball here in the gymnasium.
Sure, and it's worth noting that the Tri-County Conference, very tough conference this year, and Risco may have not have been picked to win that conference, but they still got the conference tournament to play later on this year. And these two teams matched up in the district championship last year in Class 1 District 1, and it was Risco coming away with a 1-point victory, winning that district. So you might see this as a preview coming up later on this year, playing in the district tournament. So there's a lot of tension between these two teams going back to a year ago, of course, that game coming down to the wire. But should be a great game once again this year between these two teams.
Well, every game in the Tri-County Conference is a great rivalry, as these towns are all pretty small, pretty close together. But we'll take a break for the national anthem.
We're about set for the starting lineups tonight. And before the starting lineups, Ed, they dedicated the gym last year to Roy Hahn, the longtime coach here at Risco. We were on hand for that, and that was a big moment for the Risco community. So when we say it's the Roy Hahn Gymnasium, that's why we say that. It was dedicated last year to longtime coach Roy Hahn. I didn't notice it, Ed. Right above us here is the district championship banner that they placed up. So very nice. The first district championship since 1994 last year for the Risco Tigers.
Getting ready for the starting lineups.
And starting for the North Pemiscot Mustangs, number 15, a 5'6" senior, Brandon Holloman. Number 20, a 5'8" sophomore, Trenton Thompson. Number 30, a 6'2" senior, Jay Butler. Number 31, a 5'9" junior, David Foster. And number 32, a 6'2" junior, Dominic Bryant. And North Pemiscot headed up by Tim Eskew, and I believe the record coming in is 13-2. And for the home, Risco Tigers starting at 00, a 5'10" junior, Luke Bixler. Number 10, a 5'10" junior, Chris Pavey. Number 14, a 5'9" sophomore, Austin White. Number 23, a 5'10" junior, Jeremy Fowler. And number 34, a 6' sophomore, that's Hunter Knight. And the Risco Tigers headed up by Brandon Blankenship, assisted by Danny Burnett. And one thing about the Risco Tigers this year, Ed, they're a little bit smaller. They had some size last year. They graduated a few players. One stood at 6'4", and maybe another one around 6'2" or so. But the tallest player they start tonight will be 6 foot. So they've had to adjust the way they approach each game, of course, and that happens with any team. If you graduate, I believe they had upwards to 8 or 9 seniors on last year's team.
Yes.
So they've moved a lot of players up, and they're a talented bunch. They are a talented bunch. You'll see Chris Pavey, Luke Bixler, and Jeremy Fowler that do a lot, and they played some varsity ball last year as well as underclassmen. So they got some experience under the belts. But we got a tri-county clash here, folks. North Pemiscot, Risco. Let's do it.
Ball controlled there by the Mustangs.
And that's Dominic Bryant underneath, gets it to go. And I'm sure the Mustangs will try to take advantage of that size advantage over the Risco Tigers early on with Bryant.
Say the ball was off the foot there, and so out of bounds, Risco.
Chris Pavey with the ball over to Bixler. Fowler with the ball now on the right side. Bixler back with it. Swing pass to White underneath. He gets it to go. Well, that's actually Hunter Knight.
Great ball movement there by the Tigers. Finding the open man underneath.
Yeah, they good ball rotation, and the Mustangs rotated a little bit too much and left Hunter Knight under the basket open. And a deep three, that time by Brandon Holloman, can't get it to go. Rebound Tigers. Pavey pitches it up to Bixler. He'll go in, but he's fouled. The foul will be charged against Trenton Thompson. Luke Bixler will go to the line to shoot two. And Bixler gets the first to go. And I can remember last year, Ed, these teams faced off in the regular season, and once again the district championship, we say, okay, this year we've got to have them down. We've got to do this game next year, and sure enough, we've got it. Luke Bixler gets the second to go. And the scramble for the ball, taken away by Bixler. He pushed it up and gets it to go.
Good hustle there by Bixler, getting the ball down the court quickly.
And Holloman now with it for the Mustangs. Bryant underneath. Holloman back with it. And a deep three by Holloman, no good. Rebound Tigers. Fowler with the outlet. Chris Pavey with it over to Bixler for three. Just a little long. And White saves it, but it's taken away by Butler. Holloman now with it. And it's going to be thrown away. Turns it over to the Tigers.
Maybe seeing just a little bit of where we're missing that senior point guard. A couple of turnovers here early in the game for the Mustangs.
Yeah, we haven't seen North Pemiscot either last year or this year, so it's it's tough to say how much they're missing one player, but I'm sure that 13-2, with a 6'2" guard, he can't be that bad.
Foul is on Bryant, his first. Second team foul for the Mustangs. And Austin White shooting two.
Austin White, a 5'9" sophomore, so we've got young underclassmen playing up with the varsity. Good young talent here for the Tigers. Can't get the second to go. And ball knocked away off of Austin White. Mustangs will retain possession. Bryant with the ball now. Foster with it. Holloman down to Bryant. He spins, goes to the left. Good.
Good move there to the left by Bryant.
And it's going to be turned over by Jeremy Fowler. Into the game for the Tigers. That's Chris Walker, number 44. And number 20, Jordan Pavey. Jordan Pavey, a 5'10" freshman. Chris Walker, a 6'2" senior. Risco coming out, the full court press. Ball deflected away by Bixler. Holman works against Bixler. Trenton Thompson with the ball now. He goes down to Butler. Holman drives it, nowhere to go. Pass down to Bryant. He goes left. Up, no good.
Won't go. Rebound there by Walker.
And thrown away by the Tigers. So the Tigers turning the ball over here in the past few possessions, unable to get to an offensive rhythm here. And it's going to be a timeout by the Mustangs. We'll be back after this break.
Hey, I'm Kurt Hillis at Lincoln Lacey Chevrolet. We've got a full line of GMC, Chevrolet, and Buick products. I'll pass it over to my Ford man, Charlie Thacker.
GM's not your thing? Come check us out here at the Ford Dodge Jeep store. Check out my man Blake on the internet, LincolnLacey.com.
If you don't have time to come down to Malden, check us out on cars.com or autotrader.com, and if you need financing, I'm going to pass it to my man Robert Sandridge.
And our ultimate goal here at Lincoln Lacey, no matter your situation, is to pass the savings on to you.
And we're back, 4:02 remaining in this first quarter. And Ed, we've had a lot of up and down action, but we've seen quite a few turnovers on both sides. North Pemiscot calling the timeout, but it's Risco with the past few possessions turning the ball over, unable to get the ball in the front court to get into an offensive set.
And I believe Coach there, North Pem, Coach Eskew, finally saw something he liked. Wanted to make sure he's got timeout, so before the game gets a little bit out of hand, gets this game back in hand and gets things going his way.
Holloman with the ball. And ball knocked away by Bixler. That was David Foster on the drive.
Possession stays with the Mustangs. Foster take the ball out underneath. Out to Holloman. There's Bryant down low again. Doesn't get the turnaround jumper. Another rebound by Walker.
Bixler with the ball now. Swings it over to Jordan Pavey. He puts it up no good. Rebound Butler. And it's Trenton Thompson pushing it up, but he's going to be fouled on the dribble. Looks like that foul will be on Luke Bixler. That'll be his first. Holloman in the corner for three. He puts it up and it rims in. Almost committed to him missing that, but it rimmed right in. And now he's got the steal. He's on the breakaway, and he can't get it to go. Pushed the other way. Pavey down to Chris Walker. He gets it to go.
That was a nice dish there by Christopher Pavey. Seeing the open man Walker come into the board.
Chris Pavey is probably one of the best guards in our area. He's really had a great career so far. He's only a junior, so he's had a great career so far here at Risco.
There's nice ball movement. Pass inside to Butler as he hits the 10-footer.
And ball taken away by Holloman. He works against Bixler. And a runner in the lane, up no good. Bryant right there with the putback. He can't get it to go. Gets his rebound. He goes up again. Rims off. And ball off of Jade Butler. And a few opportunities missed there by the Mustangs.
Bryant had a little trouble just finding the net there. He's got some great looks. He's very athletic. Just not quite on tonight, but I'm thinking we're going to see that get corrected as the game goes on.
You can tell those passes or those shots are just rimming off just barely. And Holloman gets it taken away by Bixler down to Jordan Pavey. And it's going to be off Jordan Pavey over to the Mustangs.
I believe it's off Jordan Pavey.
Jordan Pavey. I say Chris Pavey?
I believe so.
Either way, Jordan Pavey. There's two Paveys on the court. So
it's off on Pavey.
Holloman goes the baseline or the sideline, but he's going to be pushed along the sideline, and I believe that'll be against Jeremy Fowler, his first team foul number 2 for the Tigers. There's a lot of up and down action here, Ed.
A lot of action, just not a lot of scoring just
I know.
yet.
It's, we've had some missed opportunities by both teams here in the past few minutes. And the ball taken away by Walker. Chris Pavey with the ball now. Fowler is going to travel. Turns it over to the Mustangs. Quite a few turnovers here in the first quarter for
I'm
both
tracking
teams.
7 for the Tigers so far. That's unofficial.
Foster with a runner.
Nice runner there by Foster. The Mustangs now have a 3-point lead.
Fowler with the ball.
Nice
Gets it to
pass
Walker.
down low tonight. Won't go. Or Walker, excuse me.
We're under a minute to go in the first quarter now. Holloman pushed by Jeremy Fowler, and that will be his second foul. 50 seconds to go in this first quarter. Holloman with the inbound. Foster on the drive. No, can't get it to go. Chris Walker with a strong rebound. Gives it up to Chris Pavey, and he's going to be fouled. Looks like by Jay Butler. And a technical foul is charged to David Foster. And we have that correct. Jay Butler committed the personal foul, and the technical foul committed, or charged to David Foster.
Coach Eskew getting the explanation now. I wanted to understand exactly why it was a technical. And it's the referee's explaining to him and giving that explanation.
And it'll be Chris Pavey to the line to shoot the technicals. First shot up, no good. Can't get the second to go, but the Tigers will have the ball on the inbound due to the technical foul.
Hunter Knight checking in for the Tigers. And it looks like Fowler will get a breather. We've also got a number 4, Darius Jones, in for the Mustangs.
And Chris Pavey out of Chris Walker. He's going to dish it back out. No good. That's Knight with the shot. He can't get it to go.
Foul's going to be on, or is on Walker. .28 seconds to go here in the first period.
Down to 15. Now we're down to 10. Holloman with the ball. Pass down to Bryant. He puts up the lefty. No good. Walker with the rebound. Time running out. And a deep heave. It rims off by Bixler. And that brings it into the first quarter. North Pemiscot on top of Risco after one. 11-8. We'll be back with your second quarter up next.
At Missouri Southern Healthcare, hometown healing means providing the best medical care with those small-town touches for over 42 years. MSH offers a wide array of outpatient services and 24-hour diagnostic and emergency services, as well as inpatient care, serving Stoddard County and the surrounding area with 7 medical clinics, including Dexter Internal Medicine Group, Dexter Children's Clinic, MSH Surgery Clinic, MSH Family Medical Care, MSH Bloomfield Family Clinic, MSH Malden Clinic, and our newest addition, the clinic at Walmart. We're your neighbors, your friends, and your family. We're not just closer to home, we are home.
I'm Danny Ford, owner of Glen Sane. We realize the best advertising we have is when our customers tell them about their buying experience at Glen Sane, with price and service.
We have an outstanding service and parts department that I think you'll be very, very proud of. Every day we come to work and look forward to selling our next GMC truck, and have been doing so ever since my late grandfather, Glenn Sane, started the business in 1954.
We invite you to come and see us and see why so many are buying from us. And God bless our troops.
And we're back with your second quarter. Ed, we saw up and down action, but like you said earlier, not a whole lot of scoring. So I'm sure that's what both teams are wanting to do, come into the second quarter. Better ball control and more scoring.
Absolutely. And Risco, it looked like they were trying to push the ball up the court pretty quick. But that may have resulted in some of those turnovers. Having not seen them play much, don't know if they pushed it. There's a three-pointer, though, by Christopher Pavey to tie this ball game.
Risco staying aggressive, full court pressure. Holloman with the ball, deep three, up no good. Chris Pavey with a nice block out. He gets the rebound. He pushes it up himself. Over to Bixler. He gets it to go. That's a quick bucket.
5 quick points as well to take a 2-point lead here early in the second. There's a turnover. Bixler pushes it out front to Jay Pavey. Over to Christopher, and he gets the footer. Good deal.
And that's 3 quick baskets for the Tigers in less than a minute. And a foul charged against Jordan Pavey, his first. So with 7 minutes remaining, that was 7 quick points there by the Tigers. They get the 4-point lead quick here in the second quarter.
They kind of did the same thing in the first quarter, jumped out to a 2 or 3-point lead, and then slowly but methodically, the Mustangs created the turnovers by the Tigers, and then they were able to claw ahead there at the end of the quarter.
Bryant underneath, and it's going to be fouled by Chris Walker. And that'll be team foul number 6 for the Tigers. Dominic Bryant to the line to shoot 2. First up, no good. Second shot up, no good. Jordan Pavey on the drive, tries to get it to Walker, but it's going to be thrown out of bounds. Jake Watkins trying to get it in bounds. Gets it into Holloman. Risco staying with the full court pressure. Holloman gets it into the front court. He's going to be trapped at the half court. Watkins with the ball now.
Over to Bryant. Back out to Holloman. And Watkins. Bryant going to be called with the travel.
We got 6 minutes remaining in the half now. Bixler with the ball. Chris Pavey on the drive. Pushed it down to Knight. No good.
There at the conference, they acknowledged the ball was tipped by the Mustangs, so possession will stay with the Tigers as Knight to take it out here right in front of us. Gets it into Jordan Pavey. Runner won't go. Rebound Knight back up, won't go. White. Finally rebound Holloman.
Brings it up quick, gives it over to Thompson. He'll drive it, kicks it out to Watkins for 3. No good. Rebound, that's
White.
Austin White with a rebound. Bixler for 3. No good. Rebound, Dominic Bryant.
Bryant looking to set the offense. Going to be off the foot of Brandon Knight. Possession will stay with the Mustangs. Hunter Knight, excuse me. I think I said Brandon. Watkins to bring the ball in. To Holloman for three. Won't go. Rebound. Ball off of Bryant. Holloman now 1 for 5 behind the arc.
He's shooting with confidence, so you expect one to go down at any time with the confidence that he shoots it with. And a runner gets it to go by Holloman.
Good shot there. You got to hand it to Knight for the Tigers. He's identified, Bryant's left hand. And when they get it down low to Bryant, Knight is setting up there, preventing him from turning with that left, forcing him to go to his right. As we see Bixler with the floater there. So the Tigers, between Walker and Knight, are really taking Bryant of the Mustangs out of his game there.
And a three put up by Thompson, no good. Hunter Knight with a rebound. Pavey pushes it up to Jordan Pavey. And he's going to put up a shot, no good. Maybe a quick shot there by the Tigers. Bryant with a rebound. Holloman will push it up the right side. He'll put up a runner, no good. Bryant right there with a rebound. He can't get it to go. And another putback, no good.
Oh, Butler there I think it touched every bit of the rim but the bottom. Because it looked like it was going down and spun right back up. So.
Yep. Him and Bryant having a hard time getting those putbacks to go underneath. Watkins with the inbound to Holloman.
Over to Thompson. Here we go, back down to Bryant again. Looking for that left hand. No, it doesn't. Roll again. The rebound, Jordan Pavey. He'll go coast to coast up. They're going to have a blocking foul on Thompson. Risco Tigers really are controlling the boards on both ends, particularly the defensive boards. We may have seen a couple of offensive there by Butler in the last couple of series, but they're out rebounding the Mustangs by about 2-1 here midway through the second quarter. Spavia shoot two. Good on the second as the Tigers have increased their lead now to 6 points. Full court pressure there by Jordan Pavey. Holloman pushes it across as he drives past Christopher Pavey, being trapped now by Bixler. We're going to have a foul call. Foul is on Christopher Pavey. His first.
And that's the 18th foul, so it'll be a 1-1 for the Mustangs and Holloman.
Good on the first. To get a chance to shoot a second. That breaks a scoring drought by the Mustangs, but they got timeout Mustangs. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back in a moment.
First Midwest Bank of Dexter is proud to welcome Chris Geatley as Assistant Vice President and Loan Officer. Chris graduated from Dexter in 2005 and just completed his MBA in Finance. He and his new wife, Maddie, are making Dexter their home. Please stop by the bank and let Jack, Ken, Donna, Mark, or Chris assist you with your next loan request. First Midwest Bank is a proud sponsor of the Dexter Bearcats. First Midwest Bank is a member of FDIC and an equal housing lender.
We're back as we see Coach Eskew getting final words of instruction to his Mustangs, as well as Coach Blankenship doing the same with his Tigers. And it looks like Coach Blankenship's going to win the battle of keeping the team the longest.
If they keep points for that kind of thing.
Bill and I watched a game at the Bloomfield Christmas tournament. No, I don't think it was a Christmas tournament. Just up at Bloomfield once, and it almost got to be where the coaches were just staring at each other once the buzzer sounded, saying who's going to come out first.
And we're back to action now. Pavey with the ball. Over to Bixler.
Looking to get it down low tonight. He does as he's trapped there across to Jordan Pavey. Back out to Christopher. Looks at the three, tricks and dives, in and out. Rebound Jordan. Won't go. Going to have a rebound for Tompkins. Tompkins' first rebound of the evening. Gets it down low to, there's Anthony going to the right. Back over to the left, and it finally goes.
Bryant's got 6 in the game now. Ball deflected away by Holloman.
2:37 here to go in the first half. But White is back in for the Tigers.
Oh, nice play, but can't convert. Bixler is going to put up a 3. Knocks it down.
Bixler now 1 of 4 behind the arc for his first three-pointer of the evening.
He's got 11 in the game. Oh, it was almost a disappointing series for the Tigers. They missed a few open opportunities underneath, but you can trade that 3 for that 2, or that 2 for that 3 any day.
Watkins unsuccessful behind the arc. Foul on Holloman.
It's team foul number 6, so it'll stay underneath with the Tigers. Jordan Pavey with the inbound, looks for Chris Pavey. He'll put up the jumper. It's long, rebound Bryant. And a steal by Jordan Pavey. He gets it to go.
Good heads-up play there by Jordan Pavey.
And it's Bryant traveling with the ball, turning it over to the Tigers. And as you mentioned on that previous possession, it was Jordan Pavey with a nice awareness to get that steal and to get the much contested shot under the basket.
As Butler comes back in for Bryant. Skoczewski's going to kind of just talk with Bryant, get his head straight, make sure he's staying in this ball game mentally. Nice dish there by
Hunter Knight on the drive. And he gets the basket to go.
Foul on Watkins. There you go, a 10-point lead by the Tigers now as Bryant coming back in for Foster. Or excuse me, Bryant coming back in for Brent, who had been in.
And a 10-second violation. There's good defense there by the Tigers. Turns it over. And Risco's been staying with that full court pressure pretty much the whole game, but it finally paid off, getting a 10-second violation.
And we talked about that in the pregame just a little bit, that they may come out with that pressure knowing that the starting point guard for the Mustangs is going to be on the benches. We see Bixler make a jumper there. But not having that experienced ball handler in the backcourt, and that press is starting to pay off.
And Bixler, he's got 9 in the quarter, 13 in the game. 54 seconds remaining, and it looks like the ball got turned over to the Tigers. Bixler on the inbound to Hunter Knight. He can't get it to go. Strong rebound by Bryant.
Bryant now with 7 rebounds.
I was about to say, he's really been on the boards so far in this first half.
Holloman's trapped. And a turnover, they pitch it out front to White.
And Holloman gets trapped across the half-court line.
Stepped right in there in the corner where you got the out of bounds and the half-court line playing like two defenders. He picked up his dribble, tries to punch it down to Tompkins, and the ball goes off Tompkins' fingers and out of bounds. So under 30 to go here. Nice ball movement there by Christopher Pavey. And we have a 16-point lead going into halftime.
10 seconds left in this half. Holloman with the ball. He'll put up the shot. It's long. Rebound to Pavey, and the time's going to run out on this first half. And a nice first half for the Tigers, ending this second quarter with the lead, 33-17. The Tigers on top of the Mustangs. We'll be back with some halftime stats and halftime discussion in just a moment.
Complete customer satisfaction is our #1 goal at Allen Christian and Dexter.
With Alan, Terry, Bruce, and our experienced sales staff, we make your buying experience simple.
We can get you the right vehicle, new or pre-owned, at the right price. No gimmicks, guaranteed.
Our selection of Buick and GMCs is second to none. Take a look at our inventory online, or better yet, in person.
Plus, after the sale, we'll take care of all your service needs.
You'll like the way we do business at Allen Christian and Dexter.
Okay, you're hooked up and ready to go.
New Wave knows you're excited about sports, so now's a great time to get connected with the Triple Play Package. Crystal clear TV, high-speed internet, and telephone for only $99.99 a month for 12 months. With New Wave Communications, you've got game.
Hi, I'm Jeff.
The better deal, cable or the dish? Well, let's see how they size up. The dish has no local office, no ability to provide their own high-speed internet or phone for bundled savings, and can require a 2-year contract with hefty early termination fees. Cable, on the other hand, has local offices, its own high-speed internet, and phone services with a lot of great features. New Wave Communications, there really is no better choice.
Hi, I'm Tyler Wagner of YHC TV, and I invite you to join us for the Sports Roundtable, Saturday mornings live at 10 a.m. for the first local sports show of its kind in Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas. The show will include appearances from local athletes, coaches, administrators, sports writers, and many other sports commentators. Check us out on Channel 21 of New Wave Communications Cable or live on the web at yhctv.com. See you then.
And we're back here at halftime, 33-17 halftime score in favor of the Risco Tigers. And we'll go over a quick scoring real quick for the Tigers. They're led by Luke Bixler with 13, Chris Pavey with 7, Hunter Knight with 5, Jordan Pavey with 4, Chris Walker and Austin White both with 2. And for the North Pemiscot Mustangs, led by Brandon Holloman with 7, Dominic Bryant with 6, David Foster and Jay Butler with 2. Have anything to add with stats, Ed?
Oh, yes. Adding on to those offensive stats, the Risco Tigers were 2 of 5 behind the arc with Christopher Pavey and Bixler both hitting 1. Rebounding, led by Knight with 5, followed by Walker with 4. But 21 rebounds in the first half for the Risco Tigers against 8 turnovers. North Pemiscot Mustangs were 1 of 7 behind the line, or the arc, with Holman connecting on 1 of 5. Only 11 rebounds, so as we talked about, Risco out rebounding almost 2-1 against 12 turnovers. So 11 rebounds, 12 turnovers, not a good combination there for the Mustangs. And that's how they find themselves 16 points down here at the first half.
And Risco really came out in the second quarter strong, and they scored 25 in the second quarter and went on a 25-6 run there against the Mustangs in the second quarter. They really turned up the defense, got turnovers, and scored off those turnovers, which enabled them to get that 25 second quarter mark. So very impressive for the Tigers. They come out and they've been pressing the whole game. They know they can take advantage of a weaker backcourt with the Mustangs tonight, and they have so far, and that's probably been the difference of the game, is them forcing turnovers and being able to score on them.
Absolutely, and we'll see what Coach Eskew has in mind for the second half to overcome that, or it could be a very long second half for the Mustangs.
And you can tell they're really looking to get down to Dominic Bryan. He's got great size underneath, and he's getting good looks, just can't get quite a few of those shots to go. You know, he's right on the mark, but it's just rimming off, so I'm sure they're going to still focus on him getting some looks underneath and, being able to take control of the ball, because you know the Tigers are going to come out, get in the full court press probably for the whole second half and keep the pressure on the Mustangs. So it's going to be vital for North Pemiscot to take care of the ball here in the second half.
Mustangs that have the ball to start here the third quarter. Holloman working against Bixler. Foster's back in the game here. He gets it over to Butler. Back out to Foster. Foster goes up, going to be short. Rebound Knight. Christopher Pavey will take the three-pointer. Got to be short, but Knight with the rebound. Pavey splits the defense, dishes it off to Walker. Back out to Bixler as they'll reset.
Chris Pavey with the ball over to Bixler. Hunter Knight.
Risco showing a lot of patience with the ball, waiting to see if they can create a mismatch or an opportunity, a mistake from the Mustangs. White goes for the three-pointer, won't go.
Out of bounds off Chris Walker over to the Mustangs. You can tell, the Tigers are pretty small. They're really guard oriented, and you can see a lot of their game is penetration, getting to the paint, putting up a nice runner, and a steal here by Bixler. The full court press paying off once again, and that's Austin White underneath. Going to be fouled on the shot. Looks like it's going to be on Brandon Holloman, if I saw that right. We don't have the privilege of a scoreboard giving us the foul, at least the way we're looking. Austin White can't get the first to go. As I was saying, Ed, you could tell that they like to penetrate, either put up a shot in the paint or dish it out for an open shot, and they've got the three-point shooters to do it.
But there they're coming right back with that press. They'll look to set a trap. This time Watkins goes over the top of the press, over to Foster. Foster dumping it down low to Bryant. He goes up, left hand won't go, but rebound Foster and back in. Rebound Butler. There's a rebound by Bryant.
Watkins put it up for three, rims off. Bixler on the run, and he'll lose it out of bounds. Coming up on 6 minutes remaining in this quarter. Mustangs having to work against this full court Risco pressure the whole game. They get it across. That's Foster on the drive.
Got to be a jump ball. Possession arrow in favor of the Tigers. Pavey goes up. Foul on number 15, Holloman.
That'll be his third. First shot up by Chris Pavey is good. He's got 8 in the game. He gets the second to go.
Foster working against it. Risco setting the trap again over to Watkins. Foster back up top. No look pass to Watkins. Looks for the three, gets it down to Bryant. He'll go up, a little hard. Out of bounds off of Butler. $17-point lead still. 5:20 to go here in the third. White for three, short. Holloman trying to get the rebound, going to be knocked out by White.
Taken away by Chris Pavey. He's on the drive. And he'll lose it out of bounds. Tigers losing it in transition here on the past few series. Five minutes remaining in this quarter. Ball taken away by Bixler. Gives it up to White. And a blocking foul underneath.
It's going to be on Foster. It's White to go to the line. Bryant with the rebound on the second. Watkins to push the ball down.
And another steal. Chris Pavey gets it to go. And we got a timeout for the Mustangs. Risco pushing their lead up to 20. We'll be right back after this timeout.
Complete customer satisfaction is our #1 goal at Allen Christian and Dexter.
With Alan, Terry, Bruce, and our experienced sales staff, we make your buying experience simple.
We can get you the right vehicle, new or pre-owned, at the right price. No gimmicks, guaranteed.
Our selection of Buick and GMCs is second to none. Take a look at our inventory online, or better yet, in person.
Plus, after the sale, we'll take care of all your service needs.
You'll like the way we do business at Allen, Christian, and Dexter.
And we're back, 4:39 remaining in this third quarter. And Ed, it's pretty much a continuation of the second quarter. Risco applying the pressure, forcing the turnovers, and the Mustangs unable to have good ball control and getting it into the front court.
Absolutely. And the thing is, they're even having trouble just getting the ball, as you said, across the line. So they can't get any rhythm going with their offense or anything, and trying to get some ball movement to find Bryant open underneath for a look.
Holloman gets it over to Watkins.
Back out to Holloman. Now we'll look to see if we can get the offense going. He's going to be trapped. Foster with the ball. He'll look. He'll shoot from the paint. Going to be short. Rebound Knight.
And missed opportunity there by Bixler. And it will be a foul on Bixler. His second. Foster gets it across the line. He's going to pick it up over to Holloman, and he'll drive the right side and runs into Bryant. Puts the shot up, no good. And Bryant with a rebound. And it'll be fouled on the putback by Jordan Pavey, it looks like. And it will be his second.
Bryant now with the 10 rebounds for the game. Nice soft touch there by the big guy at the line on that shot.
He's got 7 so far with that free throw. And you said he had 10 rebounds.
Yes.
He hit his 10th rebound.
Fowler checking back in for the Tigers after that series. Tipped out by Holloman. Possession will remain with the Tigers.
Down to Fowler. Shot up good.
Jordan Pavey with the bounce there. So he got a good look from about 10 feet in the middle of the paint. And there he comes back with the turnover, but he's going to step out of bounds before releasing the ball. A great anticipation by Jordan, showing his quickness because he was in the lane here. So he got all the way halfway across the court to intercept that pass. Momentum just a little too great, carried him right on out of bounds with it. The Tigers doing a great job of pushing the Mustangs all the way out to the half-court line on defense. As Holloman picked up by 3 different players there as he traveled and dribble open. Watkins into Holloman. Foster finds Watkins open behind the arc. Count it. So Watkins now 1 of 3 behind the arc. And a steal by Foster.
And a deep 3 by Holloman. He can't get it to go. Chris Pavey with the rebound, pushes it up to Bixler, back to Pavey. And he's going to turn it over. Going a little too quick there. And they're going to trap. That's Foster. And it will be a foul charge to Jay Butler. That'll be his 3rd. Jeremy Foster over to Bixler. Foster in the corner. Back out to Bixler. Under 2.5 minutes remaining. Bixler on the drive over to Jordan Pavey. Nowhere to go.
Fowler polices it up. He'll look to drive the baseline. Foul on Holloman.
And that'll be his 4th, I believe, what we have here. Team foul number 3. Pass to Jeremy Fowler in the corner. He puts up, no good. Chris Walker with a rebound. He puts it up, no good. Dominic Bryant there with a strong rebound.
Walker now with 5 rebounds for the game. Watkins likes that shot for 3. Count it. He is now 2 of 2 behind the arc, or 2 of 4 with 2 consecutive threes, cutting the lead to 15 with 1:49 to go here in the 3rd quarter. We got timeout. We're going to take a quick break.
Hi, I'm
And we're back, and it's North Bend making a little run here, closing the Risco lead to 15. And Ed, we've seen, Nate Watkins. I was about to say Nate Watkins. Jake Watkins get 2 3-pointers here in the third quarter. So North Penn been able to get some offensive production here in the latter part of the third quarter.
I'm sure Coach Blankenship's made an adjustment so that he won't see Watkins all alone 3 or 4 feet, nobody near him for that 3-pointer from now on.
Under 2 minutes remaining. Bixler working against Watkins. Pass down to Walker. Back out to Bixler. And we're going to swing
White
around
over
the right
to
side.
Fowler. So as Fowler sets it up out to Bixler. He'll get it down to White. White looking to drive, kick it back out. And the jumper going to be blocked by Watkins.
Holloman's going to push it up. He'll give it over to Foster. He can't get it to go. Pushed up by Fowler. Over to Jordan Pavey. Up and no good. Rebound White. He gets it to go. Under a minute remaining in this third quarter.
And there we see Jordan Pavey on Watkins now. As he gets the block, pushes it out front to Fowler, and the lay-in. The great defense there by Jordan Pavey, setting that up. As he'll now go find Watkins as Blankenship made that adjustment we talked about. Holloman with the floater. Bixler for 3, won't go. Rebound Watkins. Off his fingertips.
And we've only got a second remaining in this third quarter. North Pemiscot with the ball. They'll try to put up a final heave here. And taken away by Jordan Pavey, and they can't get it off. And that brings it into our third quarter. The Risco Tigers on top of the North Pemiscot Mustangs, 45-28 after 3. We'll be back with your fourth quarter up next.
Hey, I'm Kurt Hillis at Lincoln Lacey Chevrolet. We've got a full line of GMC, Chevrolet, and Buick products. I'll pass it over to my Ford man, Charlie Thacker.
GM's not your thing? Come check us out here at the Ford Dodge Jeep store. Check out my man Blake on the internet, LincolnLacey.com.
If you don't have time to come down to Malden, check us out on Cars.com or AutoTrader.com. And if you need financing, I'm going to pass it to my man Robert Sandridge.
And our ultimate goal here at Lincoln Lacey, no matter your situation, is to pass the savings on to you.
At Missouri Southern Healthcare, hometown healing means providing the best medical care with those small-town touches for over 42 years. MSH offers a wide array of outpatient services and 24-hour diagnostic and emergency services, as well as inpatient care, serving Stoddard County and the surrounding area with 7 medical clinics, including Dexter Internal Medicine Group, Dexter Children's Clinic, MSH Surgery Clinic, MSH Family Medical Care, MSH Bloomfield Family Clinic, MSH Malden Clinic, and our newest addition, the clinic at Walmart. We're your neighbors, your friends, and your family. We're not just closer to home, we are home.
And we're back as Holloman drives, tries to dish it to Bryant, but policed up by Bryant. For 2 to cut the lead again to 15. These Mustangs were down by 20 midway through the third as Fowler goes coast to coast, but he's blocked by Bryant. Out of bounds. Possession will stay with the Tigers. Good look, no look pass there by Christopher Pavey. Won't go by Fowler. Rebound Brent. But Caleb Brent's making his presence known here early in the fourth quarter for the Mustangs. Holloman drawing 3 defenders to shoot. Overall 3. Rebound to Knight. Now with 8 rebounds in the game as Pavey goes up, and he's fouled, I believe. 2 shots will be for Pavey as fouls on Foster.
be his third. Looks like team foul number 4. Actually, it'll be number 5 for the Mustangs. Rims off for Pavey. Pavey gets the second to go. He's got 12 in the game.
Jordan Pavey coming over. Foster's call for the charge as Pavey sets the trap.
And that'll be Foster's 4th foul. We'll see him go out.
Thompson back in. Brent's will stay in the game as well. Fowler looking at the 3. Guarded by Bryant. Jordan Pavey cutting across. Ball tipped by Holloman. Saved by Christopher Pavey. He'll look to drive to the middle. Dishes it over to Fowler. Back out the high post. Knight over to Jordan Pavey. White now. Christopher Pavey set it back up, and Jordan, good head fake, and he drives the baseline. Won't go. Rebound Watkins, but ball was out of bounds.
Ball was deflected on the rebound, maybe, or on the layup, either one.
When Watkins got it on the bounce, apparently it had bounced out of bounds prior to. Inbound to Jordan. He drives. He's blocked by Bryant. Not tracking block shots, but I believe Bryant has about 3, if not 4, for the evening now.
It's Trenton Thompson for 3. He knocks it down.
That is his first 3-pointers. He's now 1 of 2 behind the arc. Pavey goes to coast. Holloman with the ball.
Holloman with the ball now. He drives the baseline. Jumper up. No good.
Rebound White.
Chris Pavey pushes it up. Gives it off to Fowler. He gets it to go.
So every time the Mustangs now get a little run going, Tigers are able to turn it back up a notch and return the favor.
And the ball thrown away. Turns it over to the Tigers. Chris Walker checking in for the Tigers.
Bixler back in as well as Jordan Pavey will take a break.
Bixler on the drive. Gives it over to Hunter Knight. Inside the 3. He gets it to go.
Only a 2-pointer. As you said, he was a step inside the line.
Over to Watkins. Looks underneath to Butler.
Good head fake, goes up, short. Rebound Bryant, back up, no good. Rebound Bryant, no good again.
And a coast-to-coast drive by Pavey. He gets the basket to go plus the foul.
Foul on Butler as the shot counts.
That'll be his 4th foul. Well, I'll tell you, they really like to get the ball to Pavey after a rebound or a scored, even a made basket, get him in open court and let him get to the basket. And he's done that very well tonight.
Butler with the rebound. Now has 5 for the game.
And a 10-second violation.
Good
the
defense.
Mustangs.
Great defense by Christopher Pavey holding Hamilton up, or Holloman up, and then almost with the steal. And we got timeout, North Pemiscot. We're going to take a quick break and be right back.
I'm Danny Ford, owner of Glen Sane. We realize the best advertising we have is when our customers tell them about their buying experience at Glen Sane, with price and service.
We have an outstanding service and parts department that I think you'll be very, very proud of. Every day we come to work and look forward to selling our next GMC truck and have been doing so ever since my late grandfather, Glen Sane, started the business in 1954.
We invite you to come and see us and see why so many are buying from us. And God bless our troops.
And we're back. 4.5 minutes remaining in this contest. And Risco enjoying a 21-point lead. And you know, Ed, they've stayed in the full court pressure the whole game, and we saw them just force the 10-second violation, and it's all been Risco with the defense tonight.
Great pass there by Christopher Pavey to White underneath for the layup. And the depth of the Risco Tigers just proving itself as they're playing about 3 sets of legs deeper than the Mustangs.
Butler down to Bryant. He gets
Quick
it
shot
in
and in.
An errant pass thrown by Chris Pavey. Turns it over to the Mustangs.
How many points does Dominic Bryant have now, Tyler?
He's got 11 points in the game.
11 points and 14 rebounds. So the double-double for Bryant as he's leading his Mustangs. And put back, makes rebound number 15.
Under 4 minutes remaining.
The Tigers are content to run a little time off the clock. The Knight is shoot up. A little strong over to Walker.
And Butler with the ball now. He'll push it up the right side. Pulls up, but he's going to travel before the shot. Ball passed down to Chris Walker. He's going to kick it back out to Bixler for 3. Long. Rebound Walker. He puts it up. And a tip in by Jeremy Fowler.
Fowler only a 5'10 junior, but he also jumped to start the game. Foster has one go in and out. Holloman with the putback.
And Fowler puts up a shot, no good. That'll be a foul. Can't see who was
It's going to be on Walker.
Okay. His third.
2.5 minutes to go in the ball game. 19-point lead for the Mustangs.
Tigers.
Excuse me. As the Mustangs bring the ball in.
And Butler on the drive. He gets it to go and the foul.
Foul on number 14, White of the Tigers.
And Butler's got 8 in the game.
Bryant with another rebound back up.
And the foul will be charged against Chris Pavey. And we have the inbound to Dominic Bryant. He's fouled on the shot.
Foul against Jordan Pavey.
the one thing about Dominic Bryant. He's got a nice looking flat top. He really does. I saw that coming in. You just don't see the flat tops around very often anymore.
And good on the second. 15-point lead for the home team. Jordan Pavey for three. Count it. Steal by Fowler. Put back by Bixler.
Holloman with the jumper inside the three, gets it to go.
Pavey to Pavey. Counted up and under for Jordan. Under a minute and a half. Lead back up to 20. Good job by Butler there to free himself up for the two-pointer.
Fowler in the corner for three. He knocks it down. Oh, we have a lot of up and down action now here in this fourth quarter.
As we approach a minute to go. There'll be a blocking foul against Fowler. Holloman to go to the line for the 1-on-1. Good. Fowler with the rebound. His fifth now for the game. Pavey dumps it off to Pavey, back into White, up and under. Scoop shot there by White. Foster bring the ball down for the Mustangs. The Risco Tigers not letting up on the press. Butler
and Watkins.
The ball goes off the top of the backboard, out of bounds. Under 30 to play now as the Tigers have just moved the ball around. There's a hit by Holloman. Saved by Christopher Pavey. Good ball movement there by the Tigers.
And that'll bring it into this game. And the Risco Tigers come away with a victory, 72-48 over the North Pemiscot Mustangs. And the Risco Tigers have won the Tri-County Conference regular season title. And we'll be back with your final statistics and game discussion after this break.
First Midwest Bank of Dexter is proud to welcome Chris Geatley as Assistant Vice President and Loan Officer. Chris graduated from Dexter in 2005 and just completed his MBA in Finance. He and his new wife Maddie are making Dexter their home. Please stop by the bank and let Jack, Ken, Donna, Mark, or Chris assist you with your next loan request. First Midwest Bank is a proud sponsor of the Dexter Bearcats. First Midwest Bank is a member of FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Okay, you're hooked up and ready to go.
New Wave knows you're excited about sports, so now's a great time to get connected with the Triple Play Package. Crystal clear TV, high-speed internet, and telephone for only $99.99 a month for 12 months. With New Wave Communications, you've got game.
Hi, I'm Tyler Wagner of YHC TV, and I invite you to join us for the Sports Roundtable, Saturday mornings live at 10 a.m. for the first local sports show of its kind in Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas. The show will include appearances from local athletes, coaches, administrators, sports writers, and many other sports commentators. Check us out on Channel 21 of New Wave Communications Cable or live on the web at yhctv.com. See you then.
And we're back with you. Final game. The Risco Tigers over the North Pemiscot Mustangs, 72-48 in this Tri-County Conference matchup. And we'll go over some quick stats here for the victorious Risco Tigers. Very balanced scoring for the Tigers tonight, led by Chris Baby with 16, followed by Luke Bixler with 15. Austin White with 12, Jordan Baby with 11, Jeremy Fowler with 9, Hunter Knight with 7, and Chris Walker with 2. And for North Pemiscot, we have the Mustangs led by Dominic Bryant with 15, and Jay Butler with 10, or actually Brandon Hallman with 11, Jay Butler with 10, Jake Watkins with 6, and David Foster with 2. And stats to add, Ed.
Yes, offensively, again, on the three-pointers for the game, the Risco Tigers, 4 of 3, one from behind the arc by Bixler, Christopher Pavey, Fowler, and Jordan Pavey. Rebounds, 33 rebounds for the game for the Risco Tigers. The two big guys accounting for 17, 8 by Knight and 9 by Walker, and only 16 turnovers in the game, 8 in the first half and 8 in the second half. For the visitors, the North Pemiscot Mustangs, they were 4 of 14 behind the arc, with Christopher Watkins hitting 2, then Thompson and Holloman each having 1. As far as reboundings, 28 rebounds in the game for the Mustangs, 17 of those by Bryant. So the two big guys at Risco equaling out the one big guy for the Mustangs there. Then 21 turnovers for the Tigers in the ball game, or excuse me, for the Mustangs in this ball game as well.
And what comes to mind for the Mustangs? Dominic Bryant had many rebounds. How many did you say he had?
17.
17. Quite a night for him. He had 15 to go along with that. And we haven't seen North Pemiscot over the past few years, and they've had very good teams the past few years. They're down there in Wardell. They're in Pemiscot County, so we don't get down there very much. New Wave's not down in that area, so it was good to see North Pemiscot tonight, and I wish they would have had James Macklin play, the good guard that they've had this year, their leading scorer for this year so far. It's sad to say that he got his, or sad to hear that he got his hand a little messed up in the last contest or two, and he sat tonight out, and hopefully he'll get that healed up so he can play towards the end of the year. But big night for the Risco Tigers here at Roy Hahn Gymnasium. They come away with the victory and also the Tri-County Conference title for the regular season. So
congratulations, Risco.
It's a big,
back to back.
Considering that coming off the year they had last year, they're losing a lot of players, 8 or 9 seniors. I can't remember how many they had, but they're a senior-laden group last year. Won the district championship, moved on to the quarterfinal round, only one game away from the state Final Four. Just happened to run into Scott County Central.
The state champs.
Yeah, and everybody ran into them, it seemed like, at some point. But an impressive year for the Risco Tigers last year. Come back, and not a bad way to respond to some players moving up, playing, and even that's Jordan Pavey, a freshman, moving up and had a very solid night with 11 points. So they've got a lot of young kids moving up and playing, and very impressive showing tonight by the Tigers. And you can tell they really like to get out in the open court, and they're a bit small this year, so that's what they're going to take advantage of, their speed, and they've got a lot of it. They've got Bixler and especially Chris Pavey. It seems like when he gets the ball for rebound or an inbound, if he gets an open court, he's going to be going to the basket, and that seems like a very good plan for the Tigers to get him in the open court.
Absolutely, and younger brother Jordan kind of plays the same way. So one driving the lane, the other one on the wing out there waiting for the pass. And so if the defense comes in and shuts down Christopher slashing through the hoop, he knows he's got younger brother Jordan out there on the left or right and able to shoot that long shot or pump a shot and then drive the baseline and put in for another layup. So they're going to be exciting to watch next year and the year after as well.
Sure, and North Pemiscot's got some young talent as well. You know, you saw Dominic Bryan, a junior, and James Macklin, who was out, the impressive player for North Pemiscot. He's only a junior, so a lot of good young talent for the Mustangs as well that we'll be seeing in the Tri-County over the next few years. And it was a good game tonight, but, you know, it's a shame that we didn't get to see Macklin in with the Mustangs. But still, yeah, it's always a good time to come down here to Risco here at the Roy Hahn Gymnasium and check out the Tigers. It's one of my favorite places to do a game, Ed. You can
Absolutely.
tell if more was riding on this game, if it had been more of a closer team, say Gideon, Clarkton, one of those big rivalry games like that, we probably would have had a fuller house. But always a great time to come down here to Risco, and a very unique place to do a game from, and it's always a good time here in Risco. And sure, glad you joined us for this Tri-County matchup tonight, and this will be the only time we'll be in Risco this year. So hopefully you Risco folks and will enjoy this, and all those fans we have out there that tune in to YHC Sports for our coverage. Sure appreciate that, and all our sponsors as well. We sure appreciate you bringing this year's basketball games and football games early in the year for YHC Sports. And for myself, Tyler Whitener, Ed Gargis helped me out tonight. Sure appreciate it, Ed.
Glad to be here. Thanks for the opportunity.
All right. And we've got Rick DePriest, our producer tonight, and Haley Stockton on camera. And again, we sure appreciate you tuning in. And be sure to tune in for another game right here on YHC Sports.